Hello, everybody. I'm here, and I think I have a keep here. Double black, which is good for me to have because a lot of spells cost double black later on. A mountain, get to go Child of Night and Torch Fiend, so I think this is a keep. We are on the draw because Jace Windu, nice name, I'm a fan, gets to be on the play. And does he have an elf? He has an elf. Okay. So that could be annoying because he can probably ramp out to something really good, but it's fine. Hopefully the noise coming from the Magic Online client isn't annoying you guys. It's going to be light in the background. I'll try to change it between rounds if I remember, but I make you no promises that I do. Evolving Wild, so he's not going to ramp into a 3. He's probably just going to hit me for 1 here. Yep. And I will take it. A bit annoying that he has a 1/1 because I can't play Child of the Night or Torch Fiend. You know, because they don't trade well. But maybe I'll draw something else, and that'll make me happy. Like the thing that attacks is a 3/2 or whatever. Double Mystic. I think I'm bringing in Torch Fiend. It seems good. It seems pretty good. I think I'm just gonna run out the Child of Night though, and pass the turn. And then in a couple turns I can hopefully survive. He'll probably crack this here and show me what his other color is, and then if he plays a 5-drop, I'm going to be very sad. Alright, red. Still don't know what pre-release pack he opened, but if he has 2 Mystics, there's a chance he opened green, which means I'd have to look out for the Fido Titan. Alright, just a 3/3. I'm fine with that. Wow, didn't even attack for 1. I probably would have there, but fair enough. I guess I'm just going to run out Torch Fiend, because if he plays an artifact, he only gets this for 1 turn, then I can blow up the artifact. And then I get to go Curse Spirit, and then just start beating him down, I guess. That, or I can, and if I hit a land, I can Flesh of Dust, whatever he plays. But yeah, for now, let's just do that. And pass. Nope. Jeez. Just infinite mana, apparently. Kind of annoying, but I can deal with it. Given I'm at 19, I am more than willing to take this. If I hit a land, I'll probably just go a Curse Spirit, and then the next turn I'll Flesh to Dust, whatever this is. Soul of Zendikar. That's going to be really hard to beat. Jeez. Alright, so I really need to hit a land. And soon. That's not a land. Yeah, I think I just play out the Accursed Spirit. And pass. And if I hit a land, I'm not out of it, because then I can just kill his Soul of Zendikar. And it's possible he'll just run out one of his other cards. But, yeah. If he doesn't play anything and he just says, I'm going to make a beast. Like, he's getting at least 2 3/3s out of this for a Flesh to Dust. So I'm not very happy. If I take 9, I go to 7. But I really don't see myself coming back easily if I chump here. I kind of just have to be all in on drawing a land. If I don't draw a land, I can at least play another Curse Spirit and be able to double block the Soul and chump the Mongrel. Land? Oh my god. Just need to land one time. Like, he turned forward a Soul of Zendikar. That's just kind of hard to beat, regardless of what's going on. I guess I'm just going to run out the second Accursed Spirit. And if he attacks, I'll let him use a combat trick to blow me out. What do you have? Oh, he's going to make a beast. Yeah. So he's getting at least 2 beasts out of it, because he's going to untap and probably just be able to make a beast. If I do draw the land, I'll Flesh to Dust. Yeah, this is not a good spot. Yeah, I think it's pretty much a game right now of not dying for me and trying to just hit good rips. Because if I hit like Swamp, I don't even know. Yeah, I'm not in a good spot. Like, I just basically need to hit a land, and I can Flesh to Dust the Soul of Zendikar. Or no, I'm going to double block it and get blown out. Hopefully not blown out, but we'll see. Alright. There are 2 combat tricks you could have. One gives First Strike, and I can't play around that. The other gives +2/+2. And I can play around that by putting another creature on it, so he can't keep the soul. But then I'm guaranteeing a 3-for-1 if he just wants to take that. I think because he only has 3 cards in hand, and we haven't seen him do much, we really can't put him on anything, because, I mean, he has Soul of Zendikar. So I think I'm just going to take the risk on this. And I guess I can just double block the Scrapyard Salvo. Or Mongrel. But then I'm just dead next turn, because even if I have Flesh to Dust, I can only kill... No, I'm not just dead. Okay, I mean... I really do need to double block, I think, here too. This way I take 3, I go to 6, he makes another thing, I can at least play out a chump blocker next turn. Just don't tap anything. Don't tap anything, please. Oh, he's ordering blockers, okay. But yeah, it's I'm trading away a bunch of resources right now. He'll make a 3/3. Then on his turn he'll make another 3/3. So we'll have 3 3/3s, these 2, and then 4 cards in hand. I'm not out of it, but I'm not in a good way. Alright, this looks like he's making the beast. Okay. Is that it? I guess if I was going to make these blocks the next turn anyways, I should have triple blocked the Soul of Zendikar. But I was kind of hoping to rip something for the soul thing. Sorry, the Flesh to Dust. My brain stopped working for a moment. Alright, well I'm missing a red, or else I could at least play 2 things out. I cannot die this turn. I think if I'm going to play out something cheap to chump, it'll be that, because I can only play out 1 thing. And then I can just chump one of the beasts with that. He'll have another beast out. I don't think I have any outs, to be fair, but there's a non-zero chance that he forgets Soul of Zendikar has a Another effect. Alright. I don't know why he's not attacking with these. Because that just puts me a lot closer to dead next turn. Because it puts me to 1. But... because then I have to deal with 5 things, when now I only have to deal with 3. Yeah, that seems much better, Mark. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright, sideboard plan, definitely going to bring in, because we did see the 2, the Forge Devil, to try to get him when he goes for those type of plays. Probably going to cut the Torch Fiend for that. Anything else that's really good against him? I mean, something with 6 power is probably good, but I mean, if I'm getting up to 6 mana, I'm probably playing something really great anyways. Yeah. And Typhoid Wretch isn't good against Soul of Zendikar because it's just... he plays Soul of Zendikar, and then he makes a beast, and then that beast trades for the rat. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to play with this. And I will play first. Yeah, this is fine. I'll keep. A little awkward that I can't play with the Forge Devil because I'm playing first, but I think it's fine. And if he goes like, you know, Forest Elf, then I'll definitely just Forge Devil it. No, just Evolving Wilds. So I'll just run out a Child of Night here. Nice. Hit the lands. About as much as we can ask for this deck is what we're getting right now. Just hit like another land or 2 and a bomb and be very happy. So I don't think he has an elf because he fetched for the forest. I feel like, unless he didn't have a forest in hand. He has nothing. Wow. Okay. Then I'm just going to attack with the Child of Night and pass. As far as I know, there's no flash creatures in green and red. So, I'm fine with this. Next turn I get a Curse Spirit out, and I just get to start beating him down for 3 every turn. I have a Forge Devil to ping off something. I have a Stab Wound to stab something. Verdant Haven? Okay. Gained your 2 life back. It seems like he's trying to ramp really hard with his deck because he has Verdant Haven and 2 what are they called? Elves. But I'm just gonna play a Curse Spirit here and be fine with it, and then next turn I can Stab Wound something, Forge Devil something if I need to. I'll technically be able to Coven if I need to. I think I'm just going to call this Cover in Blood. I don't know. I like the nickname cards sometimes, and sometimes they're very stupid. But, I don't know. Like, there was a card in Return to Ravnica that I referred to as Picnic. It was Launch Party, because Launch Party, where do you have lunch parties? When you're on a picnic. So, yeah, I'm not the best at coming up with funny things, but I like them. Anyways, so we have the Curse Spirit out, so we can start hitting him for 5 a turn. He is going to be able to play a 5-drop here, but I do have 2 options to deal with it, and I can even go like Covenant Blood for 4 damage. I can Forge Devil for 1 damage. I can Stab Wound for 2 damage. Or, well, reduction of toughness by 2. So let's see what he has on his 5s. If I really need to, for some ungodly reason, I can just play the Forge Devil and ping my Spirit. And not be too afraid. Alright, he's untapping everything. Is he splashing, and that's why he's running the Verdant Haven? Does something he has in his hand have flash? Something might have flash. I don't know why he tapped his mana and then untapped, but I'm going to just attack. And if he has something, then he has it. Like, I don't know. But I'm going to come in for 5. Maybe he wanted to use a burn spell at instant speed. Maybe like Cone of Flame, the one that does 3, 2, and 1. So we'll do 3 to me, 2 to this, 1 to this, and wipe my board. Because, I mean, that'd be really annoying. Nope, just going to deal 4 to that. So that's fine. Happens. So I'll gain some life. Just run out a Generator Servant. Just as a body. And it also lets me, if I rip my dragon next turn, Siege Dragon, I can just go Generator Servant, pop it, Siege Dragon, slam it, and then be very happy. I mean, it seems like he has a pretty decent deck. He's got a bomb, he's got removal. That's helping him, you know, buy time until he gets to it. It being said bomb. Alright, so he can make a 5-drop. There is something that's like green, 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 and 2, right? I can't think of what it is, but he made a green off of his Verdant Haven, so it makes me think that might be what it is. I'd love to be able to play around it, but, you know, can't really do that. Oh, it's just a spider. Okay. That's fine. They're just going to float a red? Ah, okay. Okay. So it's a 3/4 with haste. That's fun. And reach. That can make it 5 power. Just super annoying if I draw my dragon now. Because I can't deal with that. But I can always just, you know, cover it in blood and move on with my life and be happy. Or I could just rip a removal spell. There's a lot of different things I can do right now. Or you can attack with it. That would be the best. I have 26 health. I will take 3. Alright, that's annoying. I think I'm just going to Coven. Yeah, I get blown out if he has the 1 mana +2/+2 spell. But then I can just attack with the Child of Night, which is the thing I'm not going to be tapping with Convoke, in order to get in there, because this is life gain and I don't really want to risk this right now to something. So yeah, let's just do that. Nice little 2-for-1, gets me some extra life, lets me attack with my Child of Night. Again, super annoying if he has the spell, but alright, he didn't. This also puts me up to 32 life after the Child of Night, which means that even if he does play something incredibly bomby, I might be able to just kill him with Stab Wound slowly over time, but who knows. I also think this guy might be double queuing because he's playing a little bit slowly. Typically, I consider you playing slowly if you're playing slower than me, because I play very, very slow because I'm trying to explain everything and think everything out loud, which makes me go slower because I have to actually figure out why I want to make the play I want to make. He's also been a little bit stuck on land, which is kind of sad for him. But at the same time, he has a big card advantage on me right now. He has 5 cards in hand. I only have 2. So if he ends up hitting on, if he just hits like runner lands, he could probably do something pretty bonkers. But let's see what he has now. It's at least a 4-drop, if not a 5. It is a 5. What does he have for 5? I don't think there's anything with 1 toughness, but if there is, that would make me very happy. Restock. Buying back Evolving Wilds and Stoke the Flames. Well, he's going to hit that land. So he just goes Evolving Wilds pass. I mean, he doesn't have anything else he can do. Nice. I mean, I'm just going to attack him down to 10. And then pass the turn with 5 damage sitting in my hand. Able to kill most things. Cracks the fetch. He probably just gets one of these lands, even if he is splashing, to not give me the information, because he knows that in these colors I have a really hard time dealing with enchantments. So I'll probably not be able to deal with the Verdant Haven if he is splashing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. If you play Soul Zendikar, sir, I will be very displeased. Unless I hit a land, in which case I just go Blast, Devil, Lol, attack. He does have the Soul. Alright. Last time he played the Soul, I said, if I just draw a land, I'm fine. And then I didn't draw a land. So hopefully this time I draw the land. Yeah, see, this has flying, and that has that. Alright, so what does this do? Whenever something dies, put a +1/+1 counter on it? Alright. I think what I do is I just go Stab Wound past the turn. And then next turn, I can blast it. Or if he attacks with it, I can play Obnixilis. If I draw some like 3 damage thing, I don't think I have any of those, I can Forge Devil. So I have other things I can do. And this also deals 2 damage to him, gets him down to 8. Yeah. Because I can't kill it, because I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. And that costs 6, 7 to do. Man, you're so good, but not at this moment. So if I did play him out, I could play him in Forge Devil, but that doesn't do anything. Yeah, I need to... Yeah, I'm not going to play out Obnixilis right now. I'm just going to stab it. Get stabbed. I guess I could have attacked with both and then blasted. Yeah, that was probably the better play. Just attack with Child of Night as like a free roll and see what happens. But, oh well. I mean, we're probably winning on the back of Obnixilis anyways. So he has, he's hit his mana, so he's back up to full strength on that. So now is he making 3/3s, or is he going to start playing stuff out of his hand? It looks like he has something in his hand that's better than a 3/3. So 5, 6, 7 mana? Wow. I am now worried. Suddenly. Is this Fido Titan? Is that? Because he's paying the mana individually, which makes me think it's a 6-drop that he has to tap out for because Verdant Haven makes the extra mana. It makes you do it individually. Yeah, you have to click on the things individually. You can't just click on it and be like, just pay all the things. Oh, Miner's Bane. That's fine. I do not fear a 6-3. And luckily he had to tap out for it because he tapped wrong. I think that's what he... Oh, he didn't have to tap out for that. Did he? Oh, no, he did. No, he didn't. He could have went 3, 4, 5, 6. We would have had a forest up. Yeah, I think he just mistapped or something. Alright, well, he didn't attack with the soul like I wanted him to. Alright, so... I think we just pass. And then... No, I don't want to let him untap, so I think I just have to bolt here. I didn't hit a land again, so I can't even go bolt, swing with both. He blocks the Child of Night or the Generator Servant, whichever one. Forge Devil, ping it. Because I'm still a mana short for that. So I think what I do is I just blast this now. Just kill it, get it off the battlefield. It's either that or I let him make a beast. I guess if he spends his whole turn making a beast for 2 damage on him, yeah. I think it's better to wait, let him make a beast on his turn, and just be like, yeah, whatever, you're fine. And then blast it on his upkeep. So let's hold on his upkeep. That way I still get the stab wound trigger. He goes to 6, I deal 5 to that, kill it. And then next turn I get to go, if he attacks with this and pumps or something, or he won't attack with this, but yeah, then I can just Omnixilus swing in. Yeah. Okay. That's the line. The alternative is I declare attacks, then blast, and then I get in for 2 damage anyways, but I lose a creature that way. Yeah, that's not good enough. The issue is if he has a pump, he got to untap, and he gets to keep his creature then. But then he also can't attack with it, I guess. He does have a pump this time? Or is he making a beast? He's going to make a beast. Okay. He could have made a beast anyways this turn, but... Alright, so that gets the Reacher out of the way. So I can crack the Generator Servant to Obnixilis. And if I hit a land and he plays out like an elf, then I can do even more damage. Oh, he's convoking? What's he convoking for? What is instant speed, 1 billion mana for convoke? Or is he just doing it like the most elaborate tap conceit I've ever seen? Ah, he's going to kill the Generator Servant. Okay. So I can't beat with Obnixilis next turn, but that's probably just fine. So he goes to 6. Not sure why he tapped his 6-3. Doesn't quite make sense, but I would have tapped the 3-3 and leave up the bigger thing, unless he was going to block no matter what happened. I guess that makes sense too. Still not a land, so I can't swing in with this, block, ping, Obnixilis, but I think I'm just going to run out Obnixilis now. Just a big old 4/4 flying trample guy. Now I just gotta wait for it to resolve. You have no mana, you're tapped out, unless you have a Convoke spell for 1 green in your hand. But you would use that last turn to save your Zendikar guy, so I'm not attacking. So I get to swing in for 5 next turn. And if I draw a way of killing a creature, I win next turn, unless he has a blocker or a way of dealing with Obnixilis. Rummaging Goblin is not going to get him there. That actually helps a lot, because then I can just Forge Devil his Rummaging Goblin now. So 4 mana. Not entirely sure. Oh, Hunt the Weak? That's sad. That is very sad for me. Alright, that's fine. That does happen. At least I get to use the Forge Devil to ping his Rummaging Goblin. That way he can't start getting card advantage and digging himself back into this game. I'm at 34 life. You want to attack me for 6, I'm fine with that. Because I even get to get in for 2 next turn then. Because I get to ping the Rummaging Goblin. And then I hit the land. So I'm just going to Forge Devil, ping the Rummaging Goblin off, swing in for 2, and then I guess I'll just play Zoff Shade. Gives me a lethal attacker next turn. No, I'll play the Rough Rider. Because it can block Miner's Bane. And it makes him have to block Rough Rider next turn with his 6/3, unless he does like the Soul. Well, I guess if he does Soul, I want this Off Shade out. So that way, if he blocks with stuff. I guess I can just play out the Shade. It uses up more of my mana. And I can go double pumps to make into a 6/6. Which means you can't do too much. So he has Soul of Zendikar he can activate at any time to flash in a 3/3. He has 3 cards in hand. So let's see what he's doing. He's playing something big. It's definitely a big creature. It's a 4/5. Okay. I think I just attack with Zoff Shade and just see what he does. Right? If I attack with Zoff Shade and he blocks with either one, I can just do the pumps that are required. Issues if he blocks with the Moss Beast, I have to pump twice, so I can't play out another card from my hand, but at that time I'm still just killing a Moss Beast, so... And if not, I can just pump it once, and then I can run out the Rough Rider and just keep my board developing. I mean, I still have my Dragon. What else do I have? I have other good stuff. I have another Stab Wound that I can just throw on a creature of his and just say, you have to kill your own creature now, because if not, you die. Alright. Single pump is fine. How good would it be if I just went tap my Forge Devil, +1/+0 and first strike? Ugh. Blowing him right out. Yeah, I think we're in the position where we just want to be just playing stuff out and just getting ahead on board. Because like next turn, if I alpha, he goes to 1, and that's not a good place to be. Still has 3 cards in hand though, so he could have a lot of different things. Could have a Cone of Fire still, and that just 3 for 1s me. Still haven't seen a promo out of him, so he could have the one that wipes my board, the dragon, or he could have Fido Titan, which is really hard to deal with. Alright, just a dragon, so it's a 4/4. Search your library for an artifact card. Oh my god, Obnixilis would have been insane right now. He just killed himself by playing the dragon. But he 2-for-1'd himself to get it off the battlefield. Oh, not really. Kind of 1-for-1'd himself because the Soul of Zendikar didn't pay a card. Or didn't cost a card, but... Alright. So, Gargoyle Sentinel is the card that he has in hand. And I hit a swamp. So I'm just going to play this out and pass. No reason to get hasty. And I still can't even Alpha Strike for value. Alright. So we have a bit of a stalemate on the board. He can't attack or else he'll die. And I can't attack or else it's a bad trade. So I'm just going to pass. He could start just making his Moss Beast stupid big, but again, I have Stab Wound, I have 2 other removal spells that are just hard removal. I have Dragon, which I believe is a 5/5, so it can attack through his dragon. Alright, so that is what he's playing. He is in the green Prerelease pack. But again, he can't really attack with his 7/2. So we remain at a bit of a stalemate. He can attack with his 4/4 though, I guess. That does work. Because now he has enough blockers. And 3 lands in a row? Not good. Not good. And if he just keeps getting gas, it's not good for us. So he attacks with Dragon. I go back to 21. He plays a chump blocker. And I rip an amulet. This is super risky, but if he has removal, he has removal. I'm just going to put it on this guy, I think. Yeah. It's 2 to equip. Yeah. This way, if he has a Forge Devil, he can't ping it to steal the amulet. And this is at the beginning of my upkeep, right? Yeah, so I have to get through a turn without it dying. The thing dying. I could also just rip in a Curse Spirit, I guess. That just kills him now with the amulet. Not the next turn, but... No, don't have it. Or is he going to Soul Zendikar right now? Looks like a Soul Zendikar. Is it 7 or something? No, it's same amount. Oh, he's putting a +1/+1 counter on that. He can't alpha me, right? No, because I can just chump. Block. Yeah, he can't alpha me, even if he does have the overrun spell. Because it doesn't give trample. Alright, Rune Clarbear. This is not good for me. He's been drawing a lot of gas lately, and I've been sitting here with land in hand. But I do get to draw 2 cards a turn now. He's probably considering how we can attack this turn. Alright, Fighter Titan's coming in. Hoarding Dragon's coming in. Just those 2. Okay. Fighter Titan goes away for 2 turns. And I gain a little bit of life. I think that's fine. Because I don't think I'm winning, like, for things. Also, I can just draw my Maggot now and eat the Fighter Titan. Which will prevent him from being able to bring it back next turn. Which will be nice. Or I could just eat a Solo Zendikar. But he doesn't have enough to use it. But I could do that. Sweet. I got to draw a card off of it. Alright. Not bad draws. I think I just slam the Siege Dragon and hope. Right? He doesn't have any walls, but this is a lethal attacker next turn. And he doesn't know it, but I have a way of dealing with his dragon, so... Okay. And then if I attack next turn, I blow up 1, 2, 3 things of his too, just by attacking. Yeah. So if I do get to attack next turn, I definitely clear off the board of a lot of his stuff, and it makes it a lot easier for me to just kill him. No attacks. Alright. So he basically has to have something here. I'm assuming this is Soul Zendikar. To make a 3/3. Six mana? Does he have a way of killing the Siege Dragon? Oh, he's putting a counter on the Carnivorous Moss Beast. That doesn't have trample, right? Can it get trample? Can this get trample? Does this have trample? This doesn't have trample. Nothing has trample. Okay. Trample is basically the one thing that I'm worried about, because I can chump things and be fine. But once trample starts happening, I'm in a lot of trouble. Also, if he has the overrun effect and uses it now, he might actually have me. But I believe it's sorcery speed. He's attacking with the dragon? Oh, because he can get the sentinel and he can just use the sentinel. I'm not falling for that. I'll just go to 15. Now, does he have a way of dealing with the Siege Dragon? He doesn't. Okay. Saved by the bomb. That game was insane. I mean, I don't know what to bring in against him. Again, we've only seen one artifact, so I don't think that's great. We saw a lot more things with 1 toughness, like, you know, elves and goblin rummagers and whatnots. We know he's on green, but I don't think I want to bring another maggot just because I know he's on green. Unmake the Grave, I don't know. It just seems expensive for what it does. So I'm just going to run this back because I think we have everything that we want to have. I won the match. Yay. Go team. Thank you guys for watching. This was fun. I'm assuming what our opponent said was, I have 4 minutes on the clock. I have things to do with my life. I'm going to leave, or something along those lines. Or he was double queuing and he was like, my pool's not that good in this one. I'll go with the other one. I want to win. And I'll just take these cards and sell them. Who knows what he thought? I don't, because I can't read minds over the internet. But what I can do is tell you things over the internet, like, hey, you're great and awesome and pretty. And, remember that. But I'll see you guys in the next round, and that starts in about a minute. So I got to get going. Bye.